Hello, Internet. We are live. How's the microphone? Test on 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's good. Cool. Welcome to the stream, day 3. Let's do the introductions again. I am Ionel, a software developer in Romania, doing development for over a decade, and I decided to start a stream to build a small website builder similar to Webflow and Framework, Builder.io, Wix, and whatever. As an example of the how it looks like, I have some designs here that I found on the internet. It's not the design that I'm about to build, but just a thing that gives you a sense of what I'm trying to do. It's just a simple website builder where you can just open something caseable. You can open a project, add elements in the center, use the right hand side panel to edit the elements, the spacing, the text, everything else. The main project is a lot more complex. The final project is, the idea is to open a React project and read the components from there. And then you can edit those components. The JSX is saved real time on the disk. And then together with the CSS styles, I'm also thinking to add TailwindCSS classes. So when you change the margin, it will translate that into CSS classes. Manage CSS variables and the theme. The main idea is to create the components in this website builder and then use those components to do whatever you want, but in the code. Maybe in the future I will add the ability to build and create pages with those components, because creating pages is a bit more complex than just editing small UI components. But because writing such a project is very tedious and very hard, I'll start with just a phase 1 of the project of the website builder, which is just editing a simple HTML file. Think about like a company presentation website or a personal website where you just have a header, like a hero section, some description about the company or yourself. Maybe the company has like a pricing section. I want the website builder in phase 1 to do that, to edit HTML, just simple HTML, inline styles, save everything on the disk, and then you can just preview it and deploy it on any platform you want, like manually for now. That's phase 1. So yeah, I talked about what's the stream about. I worked on a prototype, so I have it right here a few months ago. It's a small website builder. Let me see if I can open some example JSX so I can show you. This edits JSX files. This project. Give me 1 second. So the idea is to open, I have a list of components here, open any component. This is an entire dashboard built in React, and I read the React, the JSX, and rendered everything on the page. And as I said, the idea is to just use the right hand side panel and all the options the website builder gives you to edit your code. But this is the prototype I built a few months ago, and this is for React with the JSX, and I wanted to start with something simpler, which is this ugly thing we built in the last 2 streams, which is just loading a simple HTML template, just HTML with inlines, not inline, but it has some styles in the styles tag. It renders the HTML in the center. Well, in this case, it's in the center of the everything, but not in the center of the page. and renders the component tree, element tree on the right with very ugly colors and the wrong contrast. Okay, what else? That was the recap. So we built this simple thing, and the plan for today, as I said in the description of the stream, will be to install an UI library so we can render these, at least the component tree and the inputs on the right panel and the select boxes and everything, to make it look something like this. Let me find some other design. I think something like this. It won't look like this today, but you get the idea. I want in a few streams to make it look similar to this thing. So install an UI library. Oh, my cough. What else? What I said in the stream, I forgot. Install the UI library. Build the element tree on the left with this new UI library. What else? Show some style inputs on the right. I think we'll show the margin, the padding. That's about it for this stream. Given this is a weekend, we might stream for 1.5, maybe 2 hours. Let's see, if people get bored, I'll close the stream earlier. Who knows? And let's keep this plan for now, and we can add on top of this after we finish everything. All right, is everyone ready? And by everyone I mean Subo, because he's the only one watching. So thank you, Subo. All right, let's see. First of all, I want to fix centering everything here. Let me open the chat. Yes, I want to center correctly everything here. What's the problem with this? The body is not full screen. I think this is the problem. No. Is this flex 1? It is. Ooh. Let's go. Yes. Okay, what's the problem? Oh man, my CSS skills are rotten. Why isn't the body 100% width? Oh, it's 100% viewport width. No, this doesn't work. This should be 100. Oh wait, it's using... What? Come on. This AI, man. You need to be careful about AI. It wrote TailwindCSS, and we don't have TailwindCSS in the project. So these classes don't exist. So if I do this manually, yeah, now it works. Well, this is a good excuse to add a TailwindCSS, right? And I think, yeah, the Tailwind effect. You start missing stuff with this Tailwind thing. I did a small research. So yesterday I opened some UI kits. So let's start from the right here. So we have Mentine, I think Mentine is pronounced, which is interesting. But I really wanted to align UI. It's another one I worked. Actually, I'm working with this. My current job. There's also Daisy UI. There is also Jolly UI. And what's this? Aria Kit. Radix UI, which is actually, well, Shadcn UI, because it has a more they have more stylized components. But I worked in the past with React Aria components. Where is it? React Aria components, and I was really pleased with what they have here. And also they have really nice components like color components and color pickers that we can definitely use in our website builder. They have their own drag and drop API. What else? They have a ton of oh, the tree view. They have a tree view that we can also use. I mean, in this stream, to render the tree view on the left with all the elements on our template. What else? Tables. Not sure if we need tables right now. I have a ton of stuff. Color sliders. And I saw that Jolly UI, I mean, we saw this yesterday, Jolly UI is built on top of React Aria components because React Aria components are unstyled components. So Jolly UI brings style to React Aria components. And I mean, we can style the components ourselves, but why not use something that already exists? And I think we will do this. Let's install this. And I've seen from the introduction, from the installation, that it also installs a bunch of other stuff. So let's say, let me make this bigger for the stream and let's step. So if you configured Shadcn UI CLI, I don't have this. Researching component for the page or for the app, sidebar stuff. No, I'm researching for the website builder. The app, the page inside is just HTML for now. At least for the few streams, we will be focusing only on HTML and CSS, inline CSS, until we get everything about the website builder done, or at least most of the part. And then we will see if we will add some component tree view, so we can drag and drop some components in the page. We might need to go, I think we might need to go into the direction where we need to build components with HTML and Tailwind only, so no React for now, because modifying JSX is a bit more trickier than just playing with HTML. So let me add to the list of things. Phase 1, I think we will have components. Components. Yeah, I think that's a good idea to have components in phase 1 for the HTML page. And let's also write something for the phase 2 since we are here. So phase 2. Oh, phase 2 will be something like. I think it's directly React. Render React. I mean, it's the final one. Render React. React components. React components. Maybe we have something in the middle. We will see after we build this. So where were we? Yes, installing this. Yeah, I wanted to go with Jolly UI because I really want to work with React Aria components. I worked with it in the past. It was really awesome. I mean, it's not a big deal because we might rewrite this from scratch when we switch to building the React component renderer, so to speak. But for the HTML renderer, it should be good enough. Let's see. So, all right, they are using this Shadcn CLI. Oh, I guess, yeah, let's just go with this. Configure components that JSON, which style, color. Do you want to use CSS variables for colors? Okay. App structure. App layout, page, components, UI, page header, lib, styles, globals, next. Wait a second, Next.js. I don't have Next.js. Is this for Next.js? Next. Is this specially designed for Next.js? I don't think so. Why is it recommending Next? I don't think it matters. Isn't Shadcn based on Radix? How is Jolly UI using Shadcn CLI? Yeah, so I read that Shadcn created this CLI to be just a way for you to install components from any other UI kit that are using the same idea. So as you know, Shadcn UI is let's open their page. Shadcn UI. They have, you can copy paste their components into your project, and they also have this CLI where you can just run the command and it'll copy the component into your project, so you don't have to do it manually. So they built a CLI so you can link the CLI with some other not repository, some other registry, and it will pick those components from that registry. In this case, since Jolly UI is another UI kit, they have their own registry, and when you install, let's see how they install projects. So you see, when you add the button, for example, in this case, it's using the URL to download the component, the JSX of the component, and adding it to your project. It doesn't matter if it's Jolly UI, ShadCN UI, Align UI, or some other UI kit. The ShadCN UI is just, I think it's just a downloader. It just downloads things and adds the things, the components to your project. This is how I understood it. Why don't we read the documentation, the CLI? Add. The add command. Use the command add to add components and dependencies to your project. ShadCN component. That's it? Yeah, they don't say it's a general tool. From the docs, it looks like ShadCN CLI is just for ShadCN, but well, it seems it's not. Anyways, it works like this. Method 1 using ShadCN CLI. Wait, what are the methods? Manual setup. What's manual setup? Add Tailwind, add dependencies, add icon library, configure path aliases. This is for TypeScript. Okay, configure Tailwind. So that's a good Tailwind file. Okay, configure styles for light and dark mode. Okay, and add a CN helper. Oh, should we use? No, it's a waste of time. Let's use the CLI. But the CLI, I think it does all of the things below. Can I zoom? Oh, I need to zoom this. I forgot to zoom the IDE. Let me see. 125. Let me see on stream. That should be okay. 125. Okay. NPX init, yes, that's okay. Why are you? And then what else? You'll be asked to do stuff. Let's see. No Tailwind CSS configuration found. Yes, no Tailwind. Is it likely that you don't have Tailwind installed? I do not. Install Tailwind. Visit to get started. Oh, I need to install this beforehand? Okay. Install Tailwind, Tailwind CSS Vite. Okay. No problem. We can do this. And configure the Vite plugin. Yeah, let's copy everything from here. Where's Vite? Vite config. We have the React. Oh, let's copy this and go Tailwind CSS. Okay. Now we have Tailwind CSS. I think we can install ShadCN. Oh, hey man, not cool. No Tailwind CSS. Oh, I need to add the file. I think the main Tailwind CSS file. Import Tailwind CSS to your CSS file imports. Okay. I think I can remove all of this style here. Import Tailwind CSS. Let's restart. Not sure if it matters. Let's see. Pre-flight checks, verifying framework, validating Tailwind, validating import alias. Import alias? Import alias. Is this from Tailwind? No import alias found in your tsconfig. Oh. Why? Shouldn't it do it for me? Okay, I think we need to go to configure. I'm not sure why the CLI expects me to install this manually, but let's do it anyways. So base URL and paths in tsconfig. Oh, this is compiler options. Hey, don't write me stuff. The base URL should be source, I think. Let's try this for now. Okay, I think it works now. So which color would you like to use? The base color? I don't know. Let's go to Jolly. They have a configure customize button here. Slate, sand, gray, olive. Do these work? Customize. Chatzian, olive. That's okay. I think that's a waste of time. Let's go with, I don't know, mauve. Oh, we don't have mauve. I don't know. Let's go stone. Whatever. Would you like to proceed what? It looks like you are using React 19. Okay, some packages might fail to install due to peer dependencies issues in npm. Okay. Just, I don't know, force install them. Success, project initialization completed. Alright, we have these components. JSON file. Do we have anything? Oh, it installed these classes. That's okay. Do we have the cn? Oh, we have the utils file in lib. Okay. We have the components. Oh no, this is mine. Okay, this is a bit weird, but let's go with this for now. Let's install a button. Let's go back to the documentation. So we have init, we have... Yeah, you see, they don't have a source file. A CRC file. We have the CRC file. Source file, directory, sorry. They don't have this. So it might be a problem. Let's see. That's it. Okay, let's add the button. Let's see what it does. Oh man, this is a very annoying issue. I think we need to switch to use yarn instead of npm. Oh, you can see my cat. My black cat right here. Created one file. Reporting in. Hey Chris, welcome to the stream. So we have the button right here. So it installed the button. Let's place. Oh, we have errors. Ugh. Why? Cannot use JSX. Why? Why can't you use JSX? Wait a second. I think Vid screwed me over. Yeah. Nice cat. Thank you. So yeah, Vid thinks that everything should stay in the source directory. So what I think we should do is move everything in source and modify this components JSON. I think we can do this. If we do, if we go to here, that should go to /source/everything and move everything to lib and components. We already have components, so I need to rename this to what? Builder components. It's okay for now. So builder components. So it doesn't clash with the existing components from Jolly UI. Let's try this. Let's see if it works. So we have components. We have lib, UI, utils. We have two utils files/directories. That's okay for now. Let's see if this still works. Restart. Okay. What about the button? The error went away. Let's use the button. Hey, wait a second. What's the problem here? React is declared but never used. Okay, whatever. What about this? Can't find module lib utils. Okay, TypeScript, what's your problem? So when you write, oh wait, I think I can have it like this, and the base URL is src. What about now? No. Restart TypeScript. Oh man, why is TypeScript giving me headaches right now? Path. Well, this is a bummer. I don't want to waste the stream fixing this issue. Let me go back to this app. Include src. Why doesn't it like the path here? No suggestions. Manually put the src as this. Have it like this. It still doesn't like it. Let me go to my old project. Maybe I have some something set up here. NTS config. I don't have path aliases here. No, I don't want to waste time on this. Let's ask AI about this. I don't want to waste time. So read tsconfig. Yes. Maybe remove the star after. We need a star because it needs to include everything after that directory. So everything in source should be @ means from source. Yeah, let's see what AI has to say about this. So tsconfig app button UI components button and fix the error on line. Where's the line? Right here. About, let's also give him the error. Cannot find whatever module. I know I fixed this error countless times in the past, but it always gets me. Oh, wait a second. So source lib, yeah, it should be source lib. The thing is, @ doesn't show me anything in this list in the IDE, so not sure where it's pointing to. It points to what? It should point to source. Let's see what the AI has to do. So cd builder phase list files grip. Oh, it doesn't know where. Dude, I can tell you where the utils file is. Stop. The cn function is inside cn. /utils. Yeah, but this is manually writing it, right? I want the entire @ sign to point to my source directory. What about the other directories like components, lib? Alright, so it's changing the vit config. Install TypeScript. Okay, let's install these types, whatever. Except I don't think this will work. But who knows? Let's see. No, yeah, I can't fix this. Oh. Let's see what the Jolly has to say about this. So Jolly UI project demo. Jolly UI tsconfig vit. Then just, okay, let's try. So, oh, but it's basically the same thing without this. It doesn't want to, wait a second. Let's modify the tsconfig app.json instead. Oh, the IDE froze. Wow. And I think the stream froze as well. No, the stream is okay. Just IDE? No, it's okay now. Who's taking my CPU? Let me stop this. PHP Storm? OBS? Oh, yeah, let me go to this file and add the code in the compiler options right here. Oh my, the IDE is not happy for some reason. Let me stop it. Start from scratch. That's not a very good start. Agreement? What's the agreement? Okay, let's start over. Dev let's go back to app config. So we have, let me remove this thing. We have the base URL right here now. Oh. That's the only one. Wait. It works. Now it works. Okay. This setup is so weird. And the AI also modified this with a resolve alias. Let's see if it works. Let's use this button somewhere. Let's go to app.tsx and add the button somewhere. Oh, errors. Whoa. Why? Because of this? Not sure. I don't think so. It should be builder components. Let me close this. Let's see what errors do we have here. Any. Oh, okay. You don't like any from ESLint. It's okay for now. Any, it's okay for now. iframe window is possibly null. Dude, this is the most strict TSLint config ever. Did it modify the strictness of this? Strict true. Wasn't it strict before? Types, because it added types node, probably. No unchecked side effect imports. I don't care about TS node JSON because we don't have Node.js. We're not using any Node.js or any Node.js servers. So I will just remove everything from this, including the node types. Yeah, let's remove this. I don't have time to deal with npm uninstall types node. Oh, come on. All right, let's do it the correct way. Does not exist on window. Oh man. Add event listener. Ooh, this will be very weird to handle. Let's see if it works at least. I want to see the button and we can deal with this later. So instead of the basic button we have to import to open the project, we can use the button we just installed, right? And it should show us something. Where's the ID? Oh, sorry, the browser. 573. Cannot resolve TW_animate_CSS. Why do I need this? Who needs this? Okay. I think it's Jolly UI needing this. Good. I don't like Jolly UI right now. Tailwind animation. Anyway, let's install this. npm install TW_animate. Oh, just like that? Okay. Unknown rule. Is this supposed to be SCSS? Let's go to AI. Let's see what it has to say. I get unknown rule inside. What's that? Index CSS. Yeah, we don't have a Tailwind CSS file. Wait a second. Vite import Tailwind CSS in my CSS file, and that's it. Is this something I need to do? Install the dependencies, Lucid, the React icons, the path, configure. We didn't configure Tailwind CSS. Let's configure this. Oh wait, is the Tailwind config JS file a thing anymore? I think, didn't they remove it in version 4? So if I go to version 3, get started, they have this Tailwind config file, but in version 4 they don't. We are using version 4 of Tailwind. Tailwind CSS version 4, so we don't have a Tailwind CSS file. Sorry, Tailwind config file. But what do we do? Is this the plugin that we need to configure? Let's see what the plugin does in Vite. Path, React. Is this Tailwind v4 compatible? That's a good question. That's a very good question. Yeah, maybe these UI libraries are outdated. Let's see what they have to say on GitHub in their issues. Tailwind v4. Oh, this is an open issue. Any news about? Yeah, they don't have Tailwind v4 support. Oh man. Is there a UI library that has Tailwind? Actually, let's install v3. Who cares? Let's install v3. By the time we finish this, v4 compatibility might be a thing. Tailwind merge, Tailwind Vite version 3. 3? There's no 3 in here? It jumps from 0 to 4? Okay, whatever. And let's add the Tailwind config file from the Jolly UI, this one. Tailwind config, copy the code, paste in here. So what do we have here? Required default theme, import something, dark mode class, content, some theme stuff. It should be okay. Do they have something else for us to set up? Global CSS. Let's go with the global CSS. Base components utilities. Yeah, this is the v3. So in source index CSS, let's install paste this. Okay, that's good. Does it work now? Cannot apply a non-utility class border. Why do we have border? BG background. What? No way, I don't want to uninstall this and start from scratch. Oh man. Do we need to do this? This takes way too much. Way too much. Let's go to Tailwind. Maybe we can find something in v3. Get started. Install dependencies v3. Tailwind CSS init. Okay. Tailwind install source input output watch or npx. Is this a Vite Tailwind CLI, Tailwind CSS v3 vit install. Installing Tailwind with vit, but I don't want v4. Oh, this is the one I front-end development, lol. Yeah. no one creates good stuff. So npx vit latest my project template react. Okay, what we did this npl install v3. Oh, we have a lot of things to install now. Let's uninstall all of the things that, or should we uninstall these things? No, let's install the things on top of what we have already. We can remove them afterwards. We have the Tailwind init. Let me remove the config for now and do the init. They are recommending. Created the post CSS. So they have this, okay, and the Tailwind, okay. In the CSS file I have these. We already have these right here, okay. And let's see if this works without our button. I mean, I think I can just start the server. Let's see what it does. Cannot apply. Oh man, this is annoying. Let me comment this for now. It doesn't work. That's amazing. That's amazing. What did we do wrong? Let me check the button. The damn button. It's just Tailwind. It has the classes. It does have the classes. Okay. Let's follow the docs. We don't. Do we have this in the docs? I don't think we have. Tailwind config. Yeah, it's empty. Configure. Let's use this. Index HTML. We don't have index HTML. Oh no, we do. Okay, let's try it now. No, doesn't want to. Oh, this is so annoying. It's not even about Jolly, it's just Tailwind doesn't work. Let's also copy their example. Wait, this works? Text extra small? No, it doesn't. Let me think for a second. I'm thinking reverting everything to the latest commit I have. Oh, why don't you want to work? We have all of these. Are the package versions correct? Package JSON. Tailwind CSS bit 4. Maybe this is the problem. I don't think so. Let's remove it. Vit config. The docs didn't say anything about adding anything in the vit config, and this is for vit. Yeah, let's remove it for now. Wait. Wait. Text 3 Excel. Wait a second. It kinda works. If I remove the underline. Yeah. It almost works, except the button. What's the problem with the button? Oh, we don't have the colors for the button because we removed it. Remove the colors from here. Boom. We have now the colors, but the error is still there. It doesn't know. Doesn't know anything. So doesn't like BG background custom class internal error. Let's comment these out for now. Still doesn't like them. Doesn't know about the layer. Okay, I think this is a bigger problem than what I thought. Let's ask AI about this. Just copy the entire error. We have fixed this error. Oh, CSS, BG background, okay. Oh, our Tailwind CSS file. Oh. Yeah. My bad. I should have kept this. Oh no, this one. The Tailwind CSS file from Jolly UI, but I only want to keep the theme. The content is very different. We don't have app. We don't have. I mean, we have components, but in the source file, and our Tailwind's config, the content is just index.html and source. So I only want the theme and plugins. Like so. Does it work now? Font family is not defined. Are you joking? Font family? Font family is not defined. Where's this font family? Oh. Oh, because I need to copy everything, including the imports. Font family from Tailwind CSS default theme. Oh, okay. What about now? Cannot find module Tailwind CSS animate. Okay. npm. The package is the same name. It has the same name. Oh, I think this is the last one. Please be the last one. The last bug. Finally. So it took me 1 hour. Is this correct? Let me check the stream. Is this 1 hour? I had to spend 1 hour. Jesus Christ. I spent 1 hour to buy the UI kit. Oh. Wow. Okay, let's open the... Where was it? The live stream template we had yesterday. The template. Yeah, this one. Okay. We are back in business. Now we can continue with our plan. We don't need this. We can remove from here. We need to fix the errors here. I need to check the types. Let me remove the heading I added. The button is correct. Let me install the... I saw that Jolly UI has this tree view. So let me add it. And the AI should be able to use this tree view and replace it, the old one, with this new one. We also need to add some handles so we can make the sidebars bigger or smaller. Oh, this is so annoying with the peer dependencies. Checkbox field, whatever. Okay. Let's prompt AI to replace. So replace the old tree view from structure panel with the tree view from components. Let's see what it does. But before that, let me commit these changes. I don't want to commit with errors. ESLint. Do we have ESLint? Yes, we do. Can I just remove this? Let's fix the errors. I don't like any's in TypeScript. Can I save this thing? I mean, let's leave it to add a tree view. How bad can it be? But these errors are so annoying. The handle, what's the handle here? File system handle. Oh. I don't want to bother with this, so I'll just add ts ignore here. Where's ts ignore? It should be here. Oh man. Oh, I hit the limit for the AI, so it means we need to do this manually. No way. Did it do anything? Structure panel ESX. Preview. On components UI cannot find declaration because it's at slash components UI. Whoa, 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 whoa. What are these? Is my TypeScript broken now? Again? The same for the button? No. Oh, wait. It added the component, the tree view in the root of the project. This is not correct. Let me move them. Let me check components JSON. Add components. Add components. Source index. Yeah, I need to check this. I don't want everything to be in the root. Error is fixed. Okay. This should be fixed. Okay. This is not fixed. Property text value is missing in type. Text value. Node ID. Maybe. Remove this. Structure panel. No errors. This has some errors. React area components has no exported member. Unstable. Did you mean unstable toast? Maybe it's not unstable anymore. Yeah. And we didn't break anything. We have a nicer, almost nicer preview. I don't like the classes added here, so let me remove them. Structure panel. Render tree item. It renders the class. I don't want the class to be rendered. Is this the ID? No, I don't want the ID to be rendered. Just the name. Yes, the name should be enough. Yes. Okay, that's good. Small progress, but we are doing it. File, clear file. Okay, this works. Template, fresh, the refresh works. Okay, that's good. I want to be able to click on any tree item here. And when I click on it, I want it to also be selected in the on the HTML page, just like I click manually directly on it. I see it highlights it on the left when I click on an element, although it selects the wrong thing. Oh, it selects everything with the same tag name, which is not correct. But it does half of the job, so let's do... Let's see how the selection works. But I really don't like these errors. The props here, that's okay. Let me close this. Actually, let me close all tabs. Let's start from scratch. App TSX. This is the annoying file. We have these errors with iframe and TypeScript. So the AI added something in the TypeScript file that we don't like. Oh, sorry, that TypeScript doesn't like. The base URL is okay. The Node.js one, what's the deal with this one? Okay, this is reverted. That's okay. This is the same as before. I can revert it. Okay. This is the different one. If I remove it, no, the error is still there. Yeah, it wasn't from here. I think it's the package JSON. So it installed, well, a lot of stuff. Tailwind, auto prefixer, what else? React DOM, Tailwind merge. I don't think it's from here. I have an idea. Let me shelve these changes, so I revert back to the code I had before in the previous commit, and I want to check the types I had earlier in the app.tsx file. I think I need to npm install again. Npm install. So wait, did we have these errors yesterday? I don't think we did with any's, but these are not the biggest problem. The biggest problem is the iframe. Iframe HTML element iframe. Oh, the code doesn't have iframe, the iframe. So I reverted. So the commit has something that was before the iframe. Let me see the local history. History. Let's do everything until yesterday. Reverse selected and later changes. Iframe. Yes, we have the iframe right here. The error is still here. Okay, so it's not from the things that AI installed recently. Okay, let me add back the files. So we had earlier. Okay, cool. npm install, and we need to figure out the error problem. Failed to load post CSS. No way. Refresh. Okay, we are back. Let's see what's with the error. So cannot find declaration to go. The window doesn't have. If I go to the browser and find the window HTML element, it does have the HTML element, but in this case that it doesn't know about the HTML element. Structure clone window.html element, so it knows about this one. We can't use AI, huh? Fix this. Let's try again to fix this error with AI. Fix the error on line on this line, not line. Let's also give it the error. Yeah, we have a spending limit. Let me try Gemini 2.5. Okay, we are back in business. Let me turn on the lights here because it's dark. Let's see. Property does not exist. I need to see the code. Can you please show me the relevant code snippet? Tell me which file contains the line. Alternatively, I can search the code base. The code is inside app ES6. All right, blah blah blah. Additionally, blah blah blah. As any. Now we are back to square one with this. But fine, it's okay. And because the any is annoying, change the ESLint file. Let's change the ESLint file so it doesn't give us an error when we see any, at least for now. Change the ESLint file to not show me an error when I use any, unless you know a way to write the proper types instead of using any. What is it thinking? better way find does not exist. We can fix this by augmenting the global window to include. Oh man. I've created a types global TS file. Okay, I think this works. So the code didn't know about some of these functions, the create writable, query permission, what else? Show open file picker. So it changed the TypeScript definitions and manually added these types so we don't have any errors. I guess this is okay. So this means I can remove this. Not from here. But it fixed this one, I think. No? Query permission. Didn't it add the file, the global file? Types, global TS. You might need to restart the TypeScript server. Let's restart the TypeScript server. Do I need to add this file in my tsconfig file? Generally no, because TypeScript automatically picks this up. Well, it doesn't. You know what? Let's remove the any. It doesn't work. Please update the ESLint file to not give me an error when I write any. It should be okay. I don't want to waste time to make this the best code in the world. Oh, yes, the max models are expensive. But I didn't know that. I know now. Location of ESLint. This is the file, man. Just search for it. And no error. Okay, good. We have this error though. Set file handle. The button has errors? No, it doesn't. Oh. My phone's, I don't know, my phone thought I was talking with it. Alright, I didn't know what happened there. The tree view has this problem, but that's okay. It's so annoying to see the red squiggle lines here. Let's go back to the plan and see what we've done so far. So we installed the UI library, at least parts of it. We also built the element tree on the left. Remove the variable, it doesn't seem used. It's not used. I just thought maybe we can use it in the future, but you're right, we can add it later. All right, and build the element tree on the left. We did it. We built the element tree. The next, oops. Show some style inputs on the right. Yeah, I think this is a good thing to do right now. When we select something, this is the time we really start getting into the website builder thing. When we select something, I want to show the current styles. For now, just the margin and padding of the selected element. So for example, if I go to inspect this manually, this H1 has some margin. If I go to the computed section, has 20 pixels bottom margin. The other ones, this one has a lot more margin, has left and right and and bottom margin. And the bottom doesn't have anything. And this section has some padding, some top and bottom padding. Yes, some bottom padding as well. Yes, I want to show the paddings in an input. So maybe we can also have time when we change the value in the input, it also changes the values in the HTML. This is using classes, so it will be a bit tricky. But let's stick with step 1, show the styles on the right. So we have the selected element, HTML structure, HTML content. Let's analyze the code a bit. The selected element, this is the one we are trying to read. Is this a string? The selected element is a string. Why is it a string? It should be like an instance of the HTML element. Maybe this is because maybe this is why when I select something, it thinks that like this section, it thinks in memory the selected element is section, the word section, and the left panel highlights everything with the name section. But we need to have the instance of the section, not the string, the word section. If we have the instance, we can do anything with it. Mainly displaying the styles on the right and also read the styles, because right now we can do anything with a string. It's just the word section. We don't know what section to read. We have the selected section. There are what, 2, 4, there are 6 sections on the page. We need to know exactly what section to read. So let's prompt the AI to change the type of the selected element to be an instance of HTML element. So change the type of HTML element inside app.tsx to be an instance of HTML element instead of a string. I want to let's see how this plays out with the right panel. So the selected element goes into the properties panel as a string. But if it goes as an HTML element, we can use it to render the current styles. So let's say to AI, then I want to show the current margin and padding of the selected element inside properties panel. Yeah, let's try this. And I think I should have committed the changes. I'll do this. I'll commit the changes after this. Okay, I can help with that. Blah, blah, blah. HTML element null. Get styles. Computer styles. This is okay. Gets the margin, the padding, and the tag name. Oh, it keeps the tag name. That's okay. We don't need the tag name to be displayed, but it doesn't matter. We can remove this. Next, selected element tag name. Handle click. Set selected. Oh, so yeah, it removed setting the tag name, and instead it sets the entire HTML element. Okay, this looks promising. Let's see. Refresh. Click. Can you see it on the stream? Let me make this bigger. So I have the, is this correct? Margin 27. Yeah, 27 pixels. That's okay. All right, let's prompt the AI. Actually, let me commit these changes. Let's see what we have here. Commit the changes, and then we can show some inputs. And after that, when we change the inputs, I want the HTML, to actually be real-time changed and with the changes we make using the right panel. Let's see. So we have the properties panel. This looks simple enough. The structure panel was changed to use the new tree view element. That's okay. The DB didn't have any big changes. Why was this changed? I honestly forgot. But this works anyways. Let's ignore it. App CSS logo spin. Actually, I think I'll remove this altogether. We don't need anything from app CSS. The file handle is the thing that we are not using, so not sure why it is set here. I will ignore it. Load file, blah blah blah. Open. Handle mouse, leave, mouse, enter. That's okay for now. Event listeners. This is mostly the same code as before. Oh, we need to also change the inline styles into Tailwind CSS. Okay. This is okay. This is what we added for Tailwind and the Jolly UI. This is ESLint. Packages, that's okay. The README file, that's okay. tsconfig, vidconfig, and 10 new files. Structure panel CSS. Wait, do we need this? Is this structure panel using CSS classes? Oh, it doesn't. Let's do a test. Let's comment out the CSS here and let's see how it looks like. It's the same. So let's remove this. Oh, it wasn't even used. So yeah. Okay, let's go back to the new files. The components file, post CSS. This is for Tailwind. These are the new components we added. Wait, I saw an error. Oh, this is because it's not used. This is the same error as before. The field, whatever. This is the code that was added by Jolly. Yeah, we can just ignore these files. We don't need to review them. This is the helper installed by Jolly. I mean shadcn CLI, and this is the global file, the TypeScript file that the AI added, which doesn't work. I will keep it anyways. Right, let me add all of these to Git. Failed to add. No, you didn't fail anything. UI kit. Yeah, that's okay for now. Oops. I pasted a weird letter. This analyzing code thing from PHP Storm is so annoying. It takes a lot of time. But we don't need this. Let's go to AI. So in here, let's prompt it. Instead of displaying the margin and padding as text, let's see how we can display them in a nice manner. What are these other UI, the other website builders doing? They have this box, interesting box, the box model displayed the same way the browser has. So you can click on these and drag with the mouse up and down to change the margin, the padding, which is a very nice way to change it. Let's see what other people have. Yeah, they also have this box model in a different design, but it's the same thing. I'm not sure what's analyzing, to be honest. Sometimes it takes a lot of time. And because it's I think once a day, it does this once a day and I just ignore it. This one doesn't have anything for margin and padding. Yeah, everyone has this box model with a margin and padding. And I think we need to build this ourselves, but not now because it might take a while. It's a weird design to build in the browser. So they have in here just inputs, just small inputs. I think Framer also has inputs. This is a new hot website builder right now. Start for free now. I want to log in. I think I have an account here. Yes, I do. Let's open the landing page. This thing. So in Framer, let's get some inspiration. So if I click on this, can you see it on the stream? Might be too small. Let me make it bigger. Oh. Like so. So they have, where is it, the padding? Yeah, they have this padding, just one input. So if I click and drag, I can change it. If I change it, does it show? It doesn't show. Maybe let me select something else. Where was it? In layout. So if I go here, text. How can I change the padding in this website builder? Layers, text. Maybe the text doesn't have padding in their case. For Tailwind only sites, the box model would be incompatible. What do you mean incompatible? Because we are dragging in pixels. So if we drag 3 pixels, there's no equivalent in Tailwind. This is what you are saying. I mean, we can use their arbitrary feature and just write manually 3 pixels. I know it's ugly. Or we can snap the value. So if someone picks 11 pixels, we can just snap it to 12 pixels. Something like that. But we can think about this later. That's a good observation. So if I go to the header, change the padding. Yeah, they don't have a visual representation where the padding is. I don't know how much padding is on the page. We can just see the text moving up and down. So they have only one input to change the entire... Wait, the entire padding? This is not the entire, this is the top padding. How does it work? Why is only top? Maybe I want the left bottom, the left padding. Not sure why it's changing only the top padding. Interesting. Oh, maybe because they think because it's a vertical stack, meaning all of the elements are from top to bottom, they assume I want only the top padding to be changed. Maybe, I don't know. And if I click on this, I can manually change each individual padding. So if I can set the left padding to 200 pixels, and it moved everything to the right because the padding is right here. Anyways, you get the idea. Let's have 5 inputs, one for all of the paddings and the other 4 for each individual padding, the same way they have it here. I see they disable the fifth input when we activate changing the other 4. We might do the same. But for simplicity, let's start with the 4 inputs for each individual padding, and then we can add on top of that. All right, let's see what AI can do. Instead of displaying the margin and padding as text, display them in 4 different Current inputs for both margin and padding. And let me tell him 8 total inputs for left, right, bottom, and top. And then when I change the value in an input, modify the selected element's style based on the type of space, either margin or padding. And I think that's it. Let's see how it behaves. Wait, stop. We didn't add the inputs from Jolly. We need the inputs. We don't have inputs. Input. Text field, yes. This is what I want. Let's install the text field because the AI might use it will use the built-in HTML input, and that's ugly. Oh man, I hate this force install thing. Created two files, text field and field. And I can prompt AI use text field text. What? Where's my text field? Oh, it added the components again in the wrong place. I need to check why it's doing this. Override? No. Skip for all. So we already had the field. Okay. Now we have the text field. Text field, yes. As the input element. All right, let's see what it does now. Oh, wait. Does it know where to add them? In the properties panel? Yes, it knows. It has the context above. Cool. Okay, it looks like the text field, the base component, blah blah blah, React area, Jolly, label. Jolly text field? Did it name it Jolly text field? Is this how it was saved? Jolly text field? Jolly text field. It should have been just text field. That's okay for now. I will rename it later. All right, let's accept. Let's see what it did. Ooh, so we have something. Let's see if I click on this button and change the margin bottom. Let's go with 50 pixels. Oh, we have margin. If I select the button, yes, we have 50 pixels added as an inline style. Cool. Now we need to start adding a bunch of inputs for every type of style, just like any other website builder. They grouped every type of style into like specific types of styles, like sizes, layout styles, effects, cursor, transforms. We can do the same. Let's add the most basic styles. Let's see. Damn, what's damn? Let's see what styles we can. So we build a tree on the left, show some style inputs. We did this. Let's go next and see show inputs. So style inputs 4. So we need, why is it so show inputs for Stop using the wrong tab. This ID is starting to annoy me. Wow. Can't believe I'm wasting time on this. So, margin, padding, display, flex, block, and grid. Display, flex, direction, gap. What else? What's the most important thing? Do we need width and height? Not. It's better to just leave the element have the width and height based on its content, just for now. Let's see what they have right here. They have the type stack and grid, which is like display flex and display grid. The direction, row and column, which is the flex direction. Distribute, oh yeah, justify between, around, evenly. Justify items and align items. The wrap, we don't need a wrap for now. The gap, I have the gap. I think this is okay for now. Let's prompt AI to add inputs for all of these. And I think do we need select boxes? Yes, for justify, justify items and align items, we do need some select boxes. So we need to add the Jolly UI select input. Do we have any flex items here? This is a grid. Is this a grid? Yeah, this is a grid. Okay. The grid is a lot more complex to display because you can have columns, you can have rows. Actually, it's not that complex if you have a simple grid. So for this grid, if grid is selected, show the columns and rows input. If flex is selected, show the, what's the difference? The direction and the justify. Yes. Show the flex direction. The gap is for both of them. Yes. So flex direction, align items. Yeah, this should be okay. Show these, the inputs for these. Flex direction, justify items, and align items. So we can align horizontally and vertically. The gap is for both of them. What else? We have the margin, the padding. I think that's about it. And we need to specify, use the select box, the flex direction. We need to use the flex direction is like a button group. Let's see if Jolly UI has a button group or something. Button, toggle button group. Yeah, something like this. Left, right, center, something like this. What's a toggle button? Oh, this is a activate thing. Yeah, toggle group. So we need to install this. Let's install this. Wait, let me see if I can fix installing the components in the correct directory. Base color, aliases, style, UI, components UI. Is this a base directory somewhere? Tailwind prefix, no. Do I need to manually write source here? Surely UI change base directory base directory. No. Let's see if they have some documentation about components.json docs. Components.json. Oh, this is a shadcn thing. Okay, I didn't know this. Okay, okay. Let's see if we can change the base directory. Let's ask AI actually. Shadcn UI. How can I change the base directory for my components? I don't want them to be installed in the root of my project. So find the paths. So the paths are correct. It doesn't understand this. I think I have the correct ESconfig, right? Yes, the path goes to source. I'll research this offline. Let's install these components. So the toggle group and the select. Yes, the select. So yeah. So let me take some notes. Research how to install what English is this? How to install the components inside source, and research why do how can I get rid of force install when I add components. Okay, and the next component is the select one. Ooh. Let's go back to the AI chat history. Did I lose the chat? Yeah, I think this is the one. Okay. Let's prompt the AI to do all of this. Show style inputs for margin, padding. We already have this, so we don't need to. Do they look okay? Yeah, they are okay. So we don't need to prompt it anymore for this. Display flex block grid. I don't think Framer has a display block. It's just stack and grid. We can do the same thing. So flex grid. Use this component, the toggle Oh, I need to move them. The popover, the select, the toggle. Move them manually for now. The field, I already have the field. Use the toggle. Isn't it called the toggle? Yeah, it's called a toggle. Toggle. Come on, man. Toggle. .tsx. If grid is selected, show the columns and rows input. If flex is selected, show the inputs for these. Flex direction, row or column using toggle again. This. Justify items using select. Yes, select. Using select. And the gap, simple input. All right, let's see what it does here. If we inspect the code, I saw it does something interesting. It has this use effect. Actually, no. It was a function somewhere where it picks every type of style. I think it deleted it. Get computed style, set margin. Oh, yeah, this is the section. I think it was smarter than this. I think it deleted it. I saw something interesting, like a function that was grabbing. Oh, oops, was grabbing all of the styles. Let's see what it did here. Handle display change, handle flex, handle justify items, handle. So it created functions for each type of style. For now it's okay, but in the future we might need to have something more generic. And I assume it has, yeah, it has states for every single type of style. That's okay for now. And now it adds all of the inputs. Jolly select. I don't like the Jolly name. Can I get rid of the Jolly keyword from the settings? No. It's okay. Generating. Let's fix errors. Not sure why you have errors. Oh yeah, we should be seeing something here. Oh, one thing I want to add. If you go to the Jolly website, and I think on the main page, no, on the get started button. Oh no, blocks in here. They have this blocks section, and you can use this handle here and make the section here smaller and bigger. I think we can use the same idea for the panels here, so we can make the panels smaller and bigger. I think it actually it might be a waste of time. We don't really need it. Let's see what AI is doing. Accept changes. This is vibe coding, so no one cares. Crash. Ooh, we have issues. Can't resolve list box in select. Okay. And select here. List box. It's a list box. List box. We need to install the list box from Jolly components. Did you know Shatsian is name of the developer, not the UI library? Jolly wants to add his name too. Let him do it. Yeah, but it's too much to write in the code. Jolly text box. I want it to be simple. Just just Text field. Simple and nice. List box. Let's install the list box. Yes, force install it. Okay, let's manually copy it again. Yeah, the error went away. This is no errors. Yeah, it should be working now. Cool. Refresh. Click on the button. Ooh, we have things. Let's see if we change this. Can I click on this? And instead of grid, oh, it selected grid automatically. Grid columns. So technically, if I change this to 120, now the grid has the first column with 120 pixels and the other one with 341. And actually, if I go to write 2FR and here 1FR, now, oh, this is nice. The first column has one fraction. So the total is 3 fraction for the entire grid. Like so, I turned on the debugger. The first column has 1 fraction and the second column on the grid has 2 fractions. So this works. We just need nicer UI. Cool, cool. This is nice. Let's go. Do we have any flex? Let's check the template about some flex stuff. The navigation is flex. The steps are flex. The navigation and steps. What steps? These are the steps? Yes, these are the steps. So we have the steps in here. Display flex, flex direction row, gap normal. No, let's go with 20 pixels, 30 pixels. You vanished. Oh, I vanished from the stream. Let me check. Give me 1 second. Oh, I am back. Let me adjust this. Okay, I am back. Cool, let's see. The gap is wrong here. Let me refresh the page. So it's selected gap normal. What's a gap normal? Let me inspect the CSS. So let me find normal. There's nothing normal here. Gap? There's no gap? What? There is, I think there is justify something. Yeah, justify content between. So the steps is width 100%. Each step has width 30%. So in total this is 90% and the rest of 10% is just space distributed in between the steps. This is why it's space between here. So technically we don't have any gap manually set. Let's change this flex direction to see if this works to column. Oh yeah, it does. Let's also fix the gap. I want to set the gap here to be a set amount of pixels. It seems it doesn't work. Let's see in the code. Where's the code? Right here. Properties. Let's go gap. This is going somewhere. It's still using inline CSS. I need to prompt it to remove the inline CSS from our code. Let's see, gap value, string. No, this is a number. This is a number. Actually, no, it's a string, CSS string, because you can have gap 10%. Okay, it's fair. Set gap values, style gap. Okay, so if I say 30 pixels, it works. It works, yes, 30 pixels. Now we have gap 30 pixels, 50 pixels. If I go to row again, it works. Gap 0 pixels. Oh, that's cool. The justify items doesn't work. It should have been, what's the value here? Justify, justify content, not items. Justify, is this is there a justify items? Yeah, I made a mistake. It should have been justify content. Let me prompt AI to change this. Use justify content instead of justify items. Actually replace justify content with justify items. And boom, we have what we added in the to-do list. Where's my readme file? We added styles for margin, padding, display flex, grid. Yeah, it worked. The grid worked. The flex, we can change the flex direction, justify items. Oh, actually, we can't change justify. We can't change the justify items and align yet. And the gap. The gap works. Let's fix this one and the stream will be ending. Where's the AI? Still writing. This file I think is too big and the AI, it's writing too much. Where's the properties panel? Actually, no, it's decent. 200 lines of code. Accept. Let me refresh. Let me go to here. Flex row, space between. Let me go with space around. Yeah, that's good. Now the space is distributed evenly around the items. So this works. If I go to, let me manually set a height because I want to change the align items. I want to see if this works. So this says a height of 186. Let's go with height 300 pixels. And let's change the align items to center. And it centered it. Okay, this is nice. So the aligning and justifying works. So we can check this as well from our to-do list. Justify items and align items. Okay, 2 hours of stream. It was productive except the first hour of wasting time installing a UI library. But after that, it went really smoothly. Next, we need to do what I said, I think 1 hour ago. When I click on an element here, I want it to be selected here on the page where editing. Though I'm not sure if this is very important right now. I need to think about what's the next step. Oh, take a look at this. We can fix this. There's a problem here. The links here are aligned at the top. So if I click on this, I can say center, and now the links are fixed. Oh, this is awesome. Oh yes, I know what we can work on. We can work on saving the changed HTML back on the file. Yes, I think this will be the thing we will do in the next stream. Cool. That's about it for now. It's starting to look really nice. Yeah. And I also want to add dark mode because this this is too much white. It's starting to come along. Yeah, it's getting into shape. We might need to take a look at these designs more next in the next streams, because I want to make it look and feel a bit more like this, just to be nicer on the eye. But overall, we have great progress just for 3 streams. Cool. Well, see you. I think I'll stream tomorrow as well for 2 hours because it's still the weekend. And well, I see you there. Take care.